It is called Project Hero, and today it is hosting its honor ride to address the mental health issues and the crisis among veterans and first responders. So here to join us this morning and tell us more about the honor ride is bike ride and veteran spokesperson Kenny Richardson. Good morning, Kenny. How are you?
Good morning.
It's so nice to have you here. Explain to everybody, what is honor ride?
So the Honor Ride is set up through Ride to Recovery. We're a nonprofit organization set up for disabled veterans. So we use cycling as a form of therapy to assist veterans dealing with a multitude of issues, from PTSD to soldiers coming back that suffer from having amputees. We have single, double, triple, even quadruple amputees that come out and do these events, trying to find a form of therapy to assist with the need that they have with coming back home from overseas, dealing with war-type situations.
Tell me how bike therapy helps. How does this help them out with the different conditions that they unfortunately have to deal with once they return home?
So the way that it actually helps out is we found out that using physical activity, it gives you something to do in a multitude of different levels. So one aspect of it is when you're cycling, you're using your body, you're getting out there, so you're getting that exercise, you're staying fit. In addition, when you're riding with Ride to Recovery with Project Hero, one of the greatest things about it is coming back home. One of the issues that soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen deal with is finding a way to connect. Riding with us, you get to get that camaraderie again, riding with your brothers and your sisters again, and you're able to open up. One of the most difficult things that we find being back out here is there's no one to talk to about anything, in all honesty. So riding with this group, you get that connection once again that you really need to have, because a lot of times it's hard to have those conversations with your friends and family before, because no one really understands the difficulties that people face, that we face in a war-type situation. And coming back home, it's hard to make that adjustment. So wow. That's one of the biggest portions.
Wow, Kenny, I love what you're saying. That's amazing. And you have a personal interest in this. You're a veteran yourself. Tell us what your connection is. What's your story, Kenny?
So my story, I've actually served in the Navy as well as in the Army. I joined the military when I was 17 years old. I had the pleasure of honorably serving my country for 10 years. First half of that was in the Navy, and then my second half I got to serve with one of the most greatest units in U.S. Army's history, 1st Cavalry Division. And for me, it was my entire life. I'm a local kid, grew up on the south side of Chicago, and I wanted an outlet that was different than the area in which I grew up in. So I decided to serve my country, to join the military and to try to do something to give back to my country instead of taking from it. And when that happened, I found a peace of mind that was second to none. I found a brotherhood that I always wanted in life. Unfortunately, my situation is the same that happened to a lot of soldiers. I was injured my last tour overseas and was medically retired. For me, I was lost. I was diagnosed with PTSD, with major comorbid depressive disorder, and Ride to Recovery was there for me after I was injured, and honestly, they helped save my life. They helped save my family, my kids, my marriage, and they've been there with me every step of the way.
Well, Kenny, you are an amazing spokesperson. What do you want to say to the veterans who are sitting in home, maybe watching this interview, who did not know that this was an option? What do you want to say to them? What do you want to reach out to them and let them know?
One thing that I would like to say to my brothers and sisters out there is you're not alone. I know it feels like that a lot of times, but you're absolutely not alone. You still have that brotherhood. There's still people out here that are willing to take that extra step, and I'm one of them. Ride to Recovery is one of them. We have great organizations. We have Rob Patter over at Evanston Subaru. These people, they're constantly and tirelessly trying to be there for us. Take that step, guys. No one can do this without you. We need you so we can help you. So please be there for us, because 22 vets a day, it's way too much. One vet a day is too much. So please, show that strength.
Yeah, and I know you're talking about the suicide rates that we have to deal with. Well, I want to say, first of all, thank you for everything you're doing, and thank you for your service. And keep up the good work, and hopefully your words will help reach somebody who's watching today. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful day and enjoy the ride.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kenny.